Hopefully this mic works well. Got my mic here. Hello and welcome to Battle of Girl Sits and Knits, episode 178. My name is Meg, and I will be your host. You're joining me here in our new home. So this is the current uh, capital's the wrong word. Place of working. I can't think of the word. Welcome to whatever. So yeah, no, this is the new office and home base studio space here. Look at all this space for yarn. You guys remember when I had just one? I do. Some of these yards are still here. um, I still have a bee. It's this little boat. She's like right behind my headphones. You can't see. I got my sweater up in the background here. And yeah, and then the closet, and it's huge. It has lots of space for stuff, which is really exciting. But yeah, so it's been a minute. Ah, I wish I had any other explanation other than absolute overwhelm at humanity. Being a mom, being a homemaker, running a business, or trying to. And then also turning into full-time chauffeur for my kiddo um, has just been a lot. So we're rolling with the punches at this point, having a good time, and I have lots to show you. And so I am going to make two episodes because in case I get the overwhelm again, I will have something in 2 weeks to show you, the rest of. So first off, big shout out to Astraeus. Astraeus is our number one bestseller, and that's thanks to you guys. It was also the only pattern that has been stolen from me and put on Bloom Chic. Yes, I know. Yes, I talked to lawyers. No, I can't do anything about it. So, thank you so much for supporting me in my business. I super appreciate it. I love her so much. Do we like it with red? I'm not sure if should go purple. I'm also not sure if I'm blocking the mic if I do that. Never worked with a mic before, but I hope it's going well. Okay. Yes. So thank you to Astraeus for being here with me for all of this and all of you. Now we do have a few more finished objects. I have a pair of socks for Alistair that are completely MIA. I think they're probably up in his bedroom. I also have one of his sweaters that is also MIA. So for part two, I'm recording this part before he goes to school. I'm going to try the next part while he's gone from school. We're going to see how that works out. But basically, I haven't podcasted since September 2025. It is now April 2026, which means you missed my creative bloom in Christmas. And I really want to remedy that. I'm saying something. So I got very into wondering if this mic is going to be worth it if I have to keep worrying about it. Anyway, I got very into gingerbread this this winter. Alistair had a thing where he wanted to bake gingerbread all the time, and I just got really wrapped up in it with him. So let me see if I can just lower you ever so slightly. Okay, so this pattern with the kind of winter favorites, okay, it comes with several different yoke options. I wish I knew where that hat was. Also, there may or may not be a buzzing in the background. I apologize. I haven't found its location yet, and I hope you can't hear it. But anyway, so I started with the icing, and then I made a mini version. So he and I both have our icing, right? And so you can make it as a pullover, like this way, and it has this fun little like candy stripe bottom. Um, the yarn is actually called gingerbread. I don't know if Knit Picks carries this anymore. I think it was couple years old when I was doing the fall favorites. I was making the ghost pattern, right? And I was looking for the perfect pumpkin. And I did try this brown at one point, and it was a yeah, or a pumpkin. So yes, I like it. Do you want to show your purse off? Here we go. Zoo purse. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing with us. Open it. I can do that. I can zipper things. Okay, you're over here. Oh, is there something special inside? This is why I do not record. This is it. This is it. You know what, buddy? I'm not sure. I'm still trying to figure it out. Your purse is open. So I made a sweater because I love it. Yeah, go ahead, take it with you. Um, this is why I don't record. I'm gonna try. All right, so there it is, and I'm just gonna lean you forward. It has gumdrop buttons. Gumdrop buttons. The way I squealed when I created this with the gumdrop buttons. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I love it so much. Hold on. I'm gonna talk to my assistant here for a second. Hi. Can you go in the front room, my love? Please. Please. Um, gumdrop buttons. Gumdrop buttons. It was perfect. I can't even. So I ordered those online. Those were some that I got on Amazon. But if you can find them at a hobby store, that'd be better. But they're fine. And I also did the gingerbread house patterns. So I was going to make pockets and have them be on the pockets. I just ran out of steam. So I've got two. And since I knit this flat, this was, oh, what's the word? Like intarsia, but it's flat and it's color work flat. And I don't know. I feel like there's a word for it. I'm going to think of it later. But yeah, so little houses. So these are also an available chart where you would BD, and then this is up higher, and it would go right up there. And there's a couple of different like additions. Like you can add red and white stripes for the candy canes. You can make these different colors. I had lights throughout here that are also planned out. So I definitely want to still sew on the beads for that. I think that would be really sweet. So Alistair has one. I have one. I will try to find his so that I can show you as well. And I think, yeah, you know what? We're just going to hyper focus on the Christmas collection right now. My one that is almost done. I just need to do the sew and bind off here is, look at these. This is the Christmas trees. Mm. No, thank you, friend. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Oh, you said to me.
I tapped your shoulder. I did. And I said, no, thank you. I am sorry if it hurt. And these also have bead options in here that you can add in. Now, I used a yarn that had green speckles so that it would kind of emulate those sprinkles, but I was thinking those little thin beads that have like a bar would be really cute in here so that you could add the sprinkles on. Now, this is available as a circular yoke as well, which is pretty cool. And I really love it in red, but you could do it in pinks or blues that would just give it that kind of like retro color feel. But I felt like my stripes had to be in red, and I was going for ease, so to speak. Now this one is a little hatsy hat that's supposed to kind of go, like this. I don't want to pull too much out, but it's supposed to kind of like beep beep. And I was thinking a big floofy pom pom on there would be kind of cute. So, yeah, I was playing around with this whole tam situation. It also kind of reminds me of a bag when I hold it up like this, but they're upside down. So I didn't want them to be upside down. I wanted them to be right side up. And yeah, like I was supposed to kind of like hat like this, where it would go in and out like a beret sort of situation. Yeah. So boop, the hat pattern itself did not get released yet because I wasn't happy with it, but the pattern of the trees has been. So that's fine. So this was two. And so one, two, three was lollies. Four. Yeah, we're just gonna do it's sort of like a whips situation because I am still finishing things. Burnout. Get very creative and then like very tired. Ta-da. So this is the Christmas balls. Highly recommend using self-striping yarn to be able. Here's your tissue. To be able to have less ends for yourself. I truly think that that would be easier. It comes in adult and kid. And then I also have an upper pattern here for the little like boxes and such. Um, I started this before I had that fully figured out in my head, so mine don't have it yet, but they will. And I love it. How sweet these are. Oh my gosh. This is a good size sweater for him. It's pretty big. I think it's the 4-5. Yeah, I think it's a 5-year-old one. Now, I've got the yarn for this, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'm still finishing just the bottom. I got a little distracted over Christmas. Um, wee. So, yeah, I really, really like how these came out. They're so cute. And I love the colors on it too. I used the Knit Picks Felici color. The first, this first top one is the DK up to here, and then I realized that it might not have any red in it, and that made me a little sad. So I switched over to their sock yarn, which is the Felici sock, and it was the Christmas colorway. And so I was able to utilize some of those stripes there. So this half is their worsted weight, and this half is their sock weight held double. So you can see that it works really well, and it gave it this nice little marling. But yeah, I was just like very worried that this was just going to be too green. I wanted some red in those, and I thought that these would add nice texture. So I'm super happy with that. It's great. All right. I finally found that in this gift bag. I have been looking for that sweater because I was like, oh, I'll finish it. Oh, sorry. I'll finish it. It'll be great. And then, yeah. So, um, later, later, later now in my, oh, God, this bag. This bag never gets old. I love it so much. They're so cute. I have a thing for like nutcrackers and sweet gingerbread houses. I love them so much. And I cannot. Oh, I don't have a tag or a card in here to let me know who made this bag. Darn. I'll have to see if I can find it in my notes. Because I absolutely it wasn't Georgianne. I remember because she never did tassels like this. So it wasn't um Stitching Plaza. It wasn't that. But yeah. Ah, love it. So Alistair wanted to be an elf, and I asked him what colors he wanted, and he went with these. I don't question, I just knit. It does help my profile completely though, because then I'm able to showcase more than blue and green. So I wanted to be an elf. I learned how to make baubles individually and then sewed them on. I actually think I just like I pulled the ends in and then knotted it. I pulled the ends in and then knotted it. Yeah. Yep. And I'm still finishing them. I owe a few more bobblings, but these are super, super sweet and cute. Ballet pink with Stellina on the top. This is my old colorway. I think it's Pygmy Puff from the old collection to be renamed. Um, but I guess not to be renamed if I'm not dying anymore. I mean, I sort of okay. It's just there's so much more. You can clearly see that I am never alone, and there's no way that I could put in the same room with the chemicals. So do my best, but yeah, no, like that's just so not gonna happen. This one is almost done for the body. Very cute, and the sleeves have the same detailing. So I'm on. My hands started to hurt on this one. I think that's why I did not finish, but I really do love it. Do you love it? Yeah. Yeah. And it comes in adult and kids because why should you give up whimsy? Not in this world. In this economy, never. Whimsy is everything right now because everything is very heavy. It's very, very heavy to be a human right now. So yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. It looks cute with my red too. It's red, it's pink. It looks red here. It's pink in person. So, all right. So this was 1, 2, 3. Houses is 4, and 1, 2. Sir. Thank you. This side, please. This side, please. There you go. Okay. Take it. Sit down. It came with 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 5 different ways to knit Christmas sweaters. I love it so much. Yeah. I had a very creative burst and then a lot of burnout because I was knitting these as I was embroidering hats and gifts for nieces and nephews at the same time, which was super fun, but tiring, right? Tiring. Um, so I have like a doom pile, but I do have quite a bit to finish. I did finish the 2 gingerbread, and Lolly and I wore those for the rest of the season, which was great. I thrifted a mug, and I think I've used it every day for a month. 1, lavender. I mean, like, so cute. 2, I love this. Um, so yeah, let's see what else. I've got some other knit things to show, but I will definitely just cover that in another episode. I'm gonna do 2 short ones so that you guys get, time with me because I missed you. And I have the elf pattern in a hat, so if I can find that hat, I'll bring that in. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Yeah, a lot of it was winter stuff like that. Um, Makeup today, I'm practicing. My younger sister's getting married in 2 weeks, and so I am practicing. I'm doing my own hair and makeup, and I'm practicing my makeup for the day. So it's a little bit of a full face, um, glowy, but yeah, that's the Woe Glow from Elf. That like glitter. It's fun though. And a little bit of blush on my nose and everything here. I might have gone a little too heavy on the cheeks, but I feel so cute with it. Um, I actually put on mascara today, and that's why I was like, of course I'm gonna podcast. I have a full face of makeup. I don't know when this is gonna happen again. Um, yeah, recently I've been driving kiddo back and forth to school a lot, and that's been fine, but it does take up pretty much my whole afternoon. So I will have an hour where I run back here, record part two, and then head back to get them again. I also use that time to do a little bit of like grocery shopping. Sometimes I have to pick up like milk and things. So that's been good. I got very into coloring recently. Um, yeah, if you want to know rabbit hole. So, oh wow, I'm like really close. Sorry. Oh, come here, please. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Okay. I am very into coloring. So this is two sets of markers. I just got acrylic brush markers and I got a couple of coloring books and it rotates, which I love. Um, I just, I needed something to do that was creative when we were moving in here, but I was absolutely overwhelmed at what I was going to do. And I didn't feel like doing any more um, knitting at the time. Like my hands were hurting a lot.
And it's waiting.
Yeah, the ant is waiting. Yeah. All right. Don't want to keep him waiting. So yeah, I took up coloring and I've been doing some work in my coloring books. And then what else do we do? I've been building shelves, just like wire shelves in the closet so I could store my yarn. I have been embroidering hats for all of my nieces and nephews and family friends. So that has been, oh, how long? That was like November, December, where I just bought a bulk of 20 hats, picked some colors, and then my dude. Oh my God. Um, Picked like 20 hats and started putting all of the embroideries on there. Lolly got a octopus, and I did. You did, yeah. Then there were different animals for all of the kids. So it was just like it was so much fun, but it was a lot of work. Ouch. Yep. That that sounded like it hurt a lot. I'm so sorry. Ouch. Poor baby. Okay, put him off there. Um, oh, the house is great. It's like a 6 bedroom, 4 bathroom house. We put everything into it to do it, and it has a big basement for Alistair. It has a playroom in the front. There's room for my big dining room table to have all of my family over, and I'm so happy. It has a double island. It's the biggest thing I've ever seen. And yeah, like it's April. I'm finally like feeling like we're kind of kind of settled in, and I feel like we're finally getting to a point that we can relax in here.
There you go, Queen Act.
If we can ever relax. Thank you, my love. I will be with you in a few minutes. I did my hair curly. I got it. I chopped my own bob. I bleached my hair to white. I went back to purple. I went to pink. I did red. I grew it out and then I chopped it to the bob myself. And then I had to go in and get it like fixed a little bit because like my layers weren't perfect by any means, but they were cute for a while. So this is the my my curls were no longer giving that like roundness, which just looks so good on curls. But all the bleach is still me, which isn't too bad. It's a little bright here. I'd like to get more color on that. And there's my. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that a highlight or just gray? Can you guys see that? Kind of here for it. If this all goes gray, like not even that mad about it. Yeah, it has a very ashy tone to it, doesn't it? And then this is how much my hair has grown out since the bleach. So like that's crazy. It's still very dark, but this is very, very, very baby pink when all is said and done. So yeah. But the hair is curling pretty well. This is day one because I styled it last night and then I shook it out this morning. So I would say that this is day one. But I love it. I love how it's coming out. Neat. Can it sit? Oh, that's cute too. I got a third piercing. I think I had that. Yeah, I got that last summer, but it's all healed up. Good. Here it with you. And it's my 30-minute marker. So I am going to get off and go pack lunches and everything. But yeah, I'm very pleased with how this makeup came out. I did the Shelby Ann method from TikTok. Honestly, 36, sometimes like I feel like a teenager, and other times I say things like on the TikTok, and I'm like, I truly feel so old. This one's 8. She just had her birthday this week. I can't believe the puppy's 8. Like you guys saw her like week 1. Well, week 12 for her, but bye. Um, and yeah, I I'm really, really hoping that I can pop in a little more frequently. Like you guys wouldn't mind like minis where it's like 20, 25 minutes. I mean, a half an hour is a good time to carve out of your schedule. You're busy. You don't have all day to sit around, right? But I just wanted to pop in because I'm so happy to have some stuff to show you. The business is still my only business. So anytime that you can support it, it has been very helpful and I'm very grateful. And I've got an oodle of great things to show you in part two when I am not interrupted by a toddler. So if you would like to stick around for that, please do. Like my Mother's Day nails. Sorry, I'm into press-ons right now because they're easy and they're quick. But yeah, so here we are. Reminding you to take it one cup at a time, no matter how large that cup may be. And I will see you soon.